Welcome, everybody. It's Tuesday. What do we do on Tuesday,
Tuesday.
Lisa's? We clink, clink. Let's get into it. Let me show mine because yours is like the finale. Cool thing. First, everybody,
I
please
mean,
congratulate Lisa on her new last name as Austin. She officially got married last weekend, and it was a hell of a good time in Las Vegas.
yes, it was.
So I
It was
wanted,
so good.
oh my God, y'all, wait till you see the pictures. She's gonna post some stuff for you guys of the wedding out in this ghost town. The pictures are stunning. Lisa looked absolutely gorgeous, and Kurt looked absolutely handsome. It perfect couple. It was loved every minute of it, girl.
It
So
was perfect, wasn't it? It was simple and perfect.
it
I
was
liked it.
excellent. Simple hell. We partied for a damn week in Vegas. All right, y'all. So
Well,
here's my
but
glass. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just
Oh,
saying, but the ceremony and stuff was like, wham, bam, done. We're good. Okay, let's have a good time.
it was. I'll give her that. They said their vows and we were out. I loved it. If I ever get married, that's the way I want it. Let's just say this, get it done, and get to the good stuff.
That's right.
Okay, y'all. So here's my glass. It's etched. It has etching on it. I love it. It's an antique. Crystal got me this glass. She bought Lisa and I a couple glasses um, a while back. I don't remember. We were up in Alton. So this is my fancy
Yeah.
glass for the night. But Lisa, y'all gonna be blown freaking away.
Y'all, this is why I married this man. He messaged me. He said, babe, I got you a fancy glass and I hope you like it. Are y'all ready? Dun,
Yes.
dun, 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 dun,
Dun
dun,
dun dun
dun.
dun. It's
I mean,
amazing.
does he
Yes,
love me or
a
what?
thousand
Look at how
percent.
big. Look at how big this thing is. Like
She's holding it with both hands, y'all.
both hands.
Like
It's perfect.
y'all always see her with her big tumbler cups, so that's perfect. I love it. You should
The
sit that
whole
on your shelf behind you because that's pretty cool.
you like my shelf back there?
I'd love
I'm trying
it.
to get my shelf. I mean, your shelf trumps my shelf, but
Well, girl,
I'm working on
I've
it.
had all my shit for a long time. I have nothing, no place else to put it. You know, I have to keep it all
I've just never
isolated. I like it. I
I never
like
had
it.
a
Tell all your
space.
stuff. You need to fill up
I
that
like all
whole
of it.
wall with cool
I
stuff.
don't so you see that little skull right there?
Yep.
I painted that. I'm going to show
You,
you that close up. I'm
oh
proud of
yeah, go
this.
get
Hold
it. Go
on.
get it. Don't rip your headset off. You guys, while she's getting that, y'all may notice we have a new format we are trying out. Hopefully, we are going to be doing a lot of live streaming so you guys can talk with us and ask questions. So that's why we look a little different tonight.
So, Angie and she had that scary movie watching party over at her house, and Claudia brought ceramics for us to paint and paints. And I'm very proud of this because I'm not an artist, but I painted this. Look,
It's
I painted the skull and
badass.
I put all his little things, his little lines in there
Excuse
and
me.
stuff. And I made the book pages look dirty and stuff. Don't you
They're
like that?
awesome.
Isn't that cool?
It is
I'm proud of this.
excellent. You should be. It's very cool.
I liked it.
I like it too.
So I put it on my shelf.
I think it's amazing. All right, I want to make a
I
toast
love it.
to you and your new husband, and for all of you listeners. You know, I don't know why I've been a little blue lately. I have no idea. Maybe it's just the winter blues, but I feel like we want to tell all of our listeners, look, turn a bad day into a good day. Let it go and hang with us. We're gonna have
Yeah.
a good time tonight, and just get out your fancy glass, put out whatever in it you want. Y'all know what Lisa and I have. We have sweet tea, but you
A
guys
jug
hang.
o' sweet tea.
Yeah, put a smile on your face. Be good humans. I think. I think that's my biggest thing to say to people right now is Be good humans. Take the time to help somebody. Don't think I'll do it next week, next tomorrow, whatever. Do it today. Be good. Be good people. Here is to my good friend Lisa Austin. Long and happy life, girl.
Clink.
Clink, clink.
Yes. Clink, clink. And just know I will call upon you if I need someone to help me hide the body.
Oh, I'm in down, girl. I got a shovel in my trunk.
You made that statement about smiling. And the other day I was on my way home from work. It was a long day.
Yep.
It was after the wedding thing. I mean, I was exhausted. And in fact, I think it was the Monday after the wedding. I had to go to work.
Yeah.
And I was exhausted because that trip exhausted all of
It
us.
was
We
it
were
was
all
full.
beat.
It was hardcore stuff.
And I was sitting at the red light and I was just wanting to get home. And there was this homeless man, and he looked
Aw.
disheveled and he was dirty. And there's all these cars lined up. And literally, he's just walking between the cars and he's going like this to everybody. And he's just
Aw.
doing this. And everybody's just like ignoring him. And he did it to me and I smiled at him. He said, "See, there you go." And he said, "It doesn't cost anything to smile.
No.
Just smile. I just want people to smile." And I thought, if that man who is down on his luck, living on the
Yes,
streets, having to beg for his food, can smile, I can smile too.
I know.
Like, I got nothing to not be smiley about. I just got married my
I
best
know
friend.
you have a lot
You
to
know,
smile about.
yeah, but you said that. You said that about smiling and just be happy. You're right. Absolutely.
I
Just do
just
it.
think we get bogged down with all the little details that we forget the big ones sometimes, like you're just talking about. I have said this before, you guys might have heard me talk about it. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you smell nice and you walk by me, I'm going to tell you you smell nice. I like your perfume, I like your cologne. Uh, if somebody looks pretty in a dress, I'm going to tell them that is something that you have no idea what kind of day that person's having. They could have lost their
Exactly.
loved ones, and you just taking the time to say, "Hey, you look nice today," or "You smell good," or "I like your eyeshadow," um, might make a whole big difference. So I think I don't know why I feel like we need to say that to our fans and all of our listeners, but people, just take a moment and think about somebody else today or tomorrow. Pay it forward. Buy somebody a
Yeah,
Sonic drink behind you. Do some. It's going to make you feel good, and you have no idea what it might do for somebody else.
that's true. 100%.
What
It
happened?
is. I don't
Are
know.
you?
What do you
Do
mean?
you see me? Do you see me?
Yeah,
Uh,
see?
I'm just saying that was weird as shit. My computer just went into like word process. I, can y'all see where I'm sitting? I'm not touching it. I'm not anywhere near it. Anyway, okay, so there's our be happy moment.
So
Again,
everybody just smile.
yes. Again, you guys are gonna notice our platform's a little different because we're trying out the live streaming stuff. We tried it earlier. To be honest, we effed it up real bad. So it's no good. We don't know what the hell we're doing with it yet. But
No, I mean, she's
hopefully,
being honest. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
yeah, just being real with y'all. But we are trying to be able to put some stuff in. Like when you guys hear us, we're always going in and editing and adding our pictures. This way, hopefully, you're going to see what we're talking about in real time. So let's get to it.
Yeah,
Um, we're going to talk to you guys about ghost hunting equipment. You're building your toolkit, right? Everybody thinks, "Oh my God, I've got to go spend $2,000 or $3,000 and get all these expensive thing." Look, don't do that. Are they cool? Hell yes, they're cool. The SLS is
yep.
amazing. All of these other things are super cool. But if you're just starting out, we're going to share with some things that you can pick and choose and build your own ghost hunting toolkit that is very inexpensive. Some of the methods are very old timey. Who cares? They work, they still work. So, Lisa
I
and I
think
have picked,
sometimes they work better.
I agree 100%. I mean, a couple of my favorite things are old school as shit, but I I want to use them. I want to use them. So y'all, here we go. So when you're building your ghost hunting equipment, most everything that we're about to show you, you can get on Amazon. Like Amazon is taking over the freaking damn world.
Yes.
Okay, so one of the first things, this is an old, old K2 meter. And I actually have one in here. Y'all, right now, you can get this. I think they're like, I don't know. Let me see. Yes. No, not this one. Sorry, hold on. Trying to get up the stuff. Uh oh well, just forget that. Cuz I don't know if I put it in here. You can get these for about $20. They're old school. They may have gone up because here's the real deal on these. You turn them on, very easy. They have lights at the top. I don't know if I can get them to go off, but they flash. You can use them as a communication tool, just like you can with anything that's, light up yes, light up no, like a flashlight. But it also has the little detector thing on the top, so you can tell when it's a strong response or not. Y'all, these have been around, no kidding, 20 years,
A,
at
a
least 20
long
years.
time. Yeah.
And they are super cool to use. Super cool to use. I'm trying to see. Okay. So then the next thing we have, y'all bear with me because I'm trying to learn this. All right. What is it?
Cat ball. This is actually a cat ball. It's a cat toy and it lights up. And so if you can see, it lights up. It'll stop and it has to be moved again in order to light up. We use these in every location that we go to because not only are they cheap, 3 to 4 cat balls for $10.
Yeah.
You can even find sometimes 12 cat balls for like 18, right?
Yes.
And it depends on where you, but Amazon, they're running about $10 for 4 of them. So you just set these all around and literally, if anything manipulates them, they light up and flash. So if you're sitting in the dark and you're investigating and all of a sudden this thing starts flashing, you're going to see it. Gonna see it. We get so much activity with these and they don't go off easy. It's not
No.
that we've tried jumping around them, we've tried walking around them, we've done all kinds of stuff to debunk. And yeah, these things are awesome. You can sit them in the lap of a doll. If maybe there's a doll there that has an attachment or something. We've had
Right.
it happen. We've had them go off in the lap of a doll. You can put them inside other objects, like we at this haunted hotel we went to. We can't name, but we put it inside of an Easter egg. We were there the weekend of Easter, and boy, did we get activity! It
Yeah, I think
was
that's genius on our part to do that, first of all. But
absolutely,
how many people
absolutely.
else thought of that? But she's right, y'all. It went crazy because if I recall, we were in a kid's room.
We
So
were.
kids
We were in a
remember
children's
Easter
room.
eggs. Yeah,
Yeah.
all of that sort of
Yep. And
stuff.
the crazy thing is that we had one at an Easter egg and we had one right next to it that wasn't in an Easter egg. The one in the Easter egg was going off. The other one was not.
Yeah,
And
and
we
think about
even we
that, y'all,
even
it's already coded, it's inside of something. That's even better.
and I remember we even thought, okay, let's make sure. And so we switched them out and took the one out of the Easter egg and put the one from the floor in there
Yep,
and it went off too. So, yep,
and
they're
Lisa
really,
just
really
came
good.
yeah, Lisa just came down, um, again, my days are messed up. Um, Last Monday?
Yeah,
She
day
came
before
up to my
Halloween.
office. We can't say the name of it, but my work is very haunted, and I don't
That
know,
is.
I kinda think it was the presence of you because you're somebody new. Me and Courtney, we're there every day, so the spirits are
Oh,
used to her, but I kinda think they were showing out for you. But we used a cat ball in a hallway, and we were in another room, and Lisa could see through this glass thing that the cat ball's going berserk and it's in a
Yeah.
hallway.
Yeah, it was.
And you guys have seen this more and more on some of the new shows on TV now. You actually see Jack Osborne. I'm a huge Jack fan. Like,
I love him.
God, he's great. He's funny. I think his being scared just, I think I love that because we've all been there. But the other shows, they show scared in kind of too dramatic to me.
Yeah, like
Jack's
his
is
scared is
authentic,
genuine. Yeah. Yeah.
like if we would do. I'd be going, damn, Lisa, like that scared the
Yeah.
shit out of me. That whole sort of thing.
I would love to
Anyway,
investigate with Jack.
yeah, we need to make that happen.
And we do need to make that happen.
All right.
Okay, so what this is a pendulum and a pendulum board. I have one I use on a regular. So this is basically it's a form of dowsing. So you ask yes or no questions and you can get the pendulum to swing to answer. So the board itself has answers on it, just like the one on the screen. So it has yes, no, maybe, or rephrase your question. So if they want you to rephrase it, they will swing it to rephrase. And then you can ask it to come back to center and it will. So you just ask yes or no questions. Is there anybody here with us? It'll swing yes, no. I'm not going to do this in my home because I don't do investigating in my
Oh,
home.
come on.
Nope.
Yeah,
So I'm not actually going to do it for you guys, but um so yeah, and these are inexpensive on up to if you when you get if you're really into these and you really like them, you can find some very fancy, very expensive
you
ones
can. With
that are custom
crystals,
made.
all kinds of
Yeah.
crystals and fancy things and
Yeah, and I have several. This is just one of them that I have. I have several. I have a new one that my sister bought me, and I should have used it when to show you, but she actually bought me a pendulum off of at an Indian place, like a Indian store reservation type place, and I love it. It's got stacks of different colored stones that made it into a pendulum,
I love
and
those.
I love it. Yeah. This was, I believe, Becky, I think this is the one you made me.
Yeah, oh, it
This
might
is the one.
be. It looks like
Yeah.
one that I might have done. I
Yeah.
love
Because
to make
it's
the
got the little
pendulums and
angel.
dowsing rod stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's got the angel. And I do believe this is the one that you made me.
Cool.
So, yeah. So, yes, Becky makes pendulums, custom pendulums, and dowsing rods too.
Yes, I have here's my dowsing rods. You guys watch because at Christmas I know a lot of people are going to start Black Friday shopping and I'll do a gift wrap of the dowsing rods with communication letters. They're little letters that you can have the dowsing rods point to. So yeah, you guys watch for the little gifts packages and stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah. I have a set of your dowsing rods too.
cool beans. Moving on. Okay, before we move on, I'm just going to throw a story in here. And again, y'all, please don't think that this stuff doesn't work because it doesn't cost $150 or more. It
Exactly.
works. They douse look it up. National Dowsing International Society or whatever. They're very, very accurate, the dowsing rods and pendulums, but there is no explanation on why. But they are very accurate. But you can find, especially even like the one Lisa just showed you, you can use yes and no with the board, but you can also determine the sex of a baby,
Yeah.
all of this sort of stuff. And one of the girls at work came in and she wanted a little girl so bad. I mean, like, I want a girl, girl, girl. Like, she just wasn't going to have it. And she's like, "Do you think you can do that pendulum thing on me?" I said, "Okay." So literally, she laid in my office floor and we did it, and it was a boy. And I'm like, "Oh man, Kayla, I'm sorry." And she goes, "You're wrong. You're wrong." Nope, she had a boy. I'm just saying again how accurate these can be. All right, this is kind of weird. This thing that I'm showing you, but what I'm trying to get at is streamers. Like you can buy at the Dollar Tree or dollar and a quarter tree now streamers, but any kind of thing that hangs down on a string, you can put that in a doorway and see if it moves back and forth or whatever it may be. Oh, I think we've lost Lisa. Damn it. Maybe she'll get back in here. I don't know what's happening. But you can do this over a doorway and hopefully, you can get it to move one way or another. And again, you can buy the party streamers that are all together that you tape on one side of the door and and you can just see them flutter, if a spirit comes through or something like that. Let's see what this says. Lisa has lost connection. Damn it. We're gonna wait just there she is. Let's see if we can get her back in. We lost you. I don't
I
know what
know. I don't know
happened.
what's this damn computer crashed again. I don't know what's going on with it. I guess we're gonna have to take it into the geek squad.
Geek it out, man. Geek it out.
Okay, what
So
are
any
these?
so you can buy these colored things. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. You can get them just anywhere really. But I was just saying that you can put them in the doorways. And of
Oh
course,
yeah.
you got to make sure you don't have a breeze, no air conditioner, no heaters, none of that crap on. But you can watch them flutter if a spirit moves through them or something. It's pretty cool. And you can also get the ones like you string up for birthdays. That's a bunch of little thin ones. But you can be creative. You could make these on your own and put them
Yeah.
in every doorway of put two or three in a doorway of an old haunted house and see what happens. But yeah, you can get those anywhere. This is just another streamer thing of just showing you what you can do with the streamers to use as as a triggered object sort of. One of my girlfriends up in Chicago, shout out Michelle.
Shout out
Um
Michelle.
yes, she used
We love Michelle.
she's a badass, y'all. Like she is
She
a
is.
100,000% Chicago win or whatever you call them. And oh my
What do
God,
you
she's a
call them?
badass. I don't know. Is it a
Chicagoan, I
Chicago
guess.
win? I don't know. Are we
Maybe.
I guess because we're a Texan.
I guess
But
she'd be an Illinoisan.
yeah, maybe so. But you can do this also, y'all, with bells. Like, just put on the end of a string, tie a little bell. But that's what Michelle had done. She had tied these bells and put them in a closet on the clothes rack thing, tied these bells. And they set a video recorder on it. And sure as shit, these bells start ringing. And they have all that on video. It's cool as hell. So, just be willing to experiment. And again, this is easy crap that we can do. But y'all, when it goes off, when you see these things flutter or you hear a little bell ring, that's pretty cool.
Well, I know that you've used wind chimes.
Yes, you can get wind chimes at the dollar store. Pick something up that you can hear them clink clink, and yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
K2 meter. I don't have one of these.
I have one.
So I don't have one because somehow, somewhere, I've lost mine. And but that is a K2. And what that does is it does pick up electromagnetic field. So you can use this as communication. So if you're in an investigation and that thing lights up, then you can communicate with the spirit and say, okay, I see you. Can you light it up all the way to red? You don't know
Yeah.
how many times we've actually had it respond and light all the way up to red. You can communicate. We've asked it, just light it up to yellow. We want to know for sure we're communicating. Light it up to yellow. It'll go to yellow and stop. Come back
I'm just
down.
going to hold this up because I'm going to freak out is why if you're talking, if this actually goes up to one of those. You know what I
So
mean?
whatever spirits are in Becky's house, can you make that thing light up? Y'all, she does have some spirits in her house. That ain't no joke. So that would be weird, wouldn't it? If that thing
Yes.
went off.
Yeah.
That
Okay, that's good
y'all,
because I don't like doing shit in my house at all. That's too
that's why
close to doing something.
I said, no, no, don't do
Yeah.
things in my house. So I'm going to put it out there since we're talking about that. Something that everybody should carry in their ghost hunting kit. When you're building your kit, everybody needs to carry these two things with them all the time. You need a bundle of sage and a lighter. These two things
D
need to be
It's
in your kit.
critical.
It's critical because when you go somewhere, especially if you've been somewhere that you are, when you're leaving there, you're like, this place was intense. I'm not sure if what's in there is good or not. You need to sage the shit out of yourself.
Yes.
Sage each other, sage your equipment, sage,
Yes.
do it.
Yes.
So that should be in every ghost hunter's kit.
Again,
Or,
we and it you can get that on Amazon. There and you can get a bundle for $5, people.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Or, and I mean, they even make sage sprays and stuff. I'm
Yep.
old school. I like sage. I've got
Yeah,
Indian in me. Sage is uh I'm old school.
for
I,
sure.
I like I like the
I'm a
real deal.
sage and holy water. You can
Yep.
burn holy water as well and use it like sage. So if you're in a real negative place that you think may have demons, which we stay clear of, but then you might want to burn some, the holy. I think what is it called? The holy is I call it holy wood, but I think the proper name is something else. But anyway, okay. Let me take this K2 thing off here. When you're in the dark, first, you gotta have a big flashlight. Like, have something that you can see where you're going. You don't wanna fall in a damn hole or down some stairs. But I should have
That's so
brought a
true.
flashlight with me, but I didn't bring one. I have Lindsay, my daughter, literally bought me, I don't know, I'm gonna guess 15 in every color that they have for Christmas one year. I thought it was the best gift I ever got
That
because
was that was
I
a
mean,
good gift.
seriously, is it not? It's so
It,
good. Um, I'm just trying to you can get these. They're not the cheapest for these little lights. They're $20 and above, depending on the size. This little one here, I think, is like $20. Um, but make sure when you get one that they are twisty. And the
yeah.
way you use them is you barely twist it. I Lisa, you were just talking about Jack Osborne that you watched him at Ashmore Estates the other day.
Uh-huh.
So the episode before that, I don't know if Jack, like where he's been, but all of a sudden he was with his sister Kelly, and they started using a flashlight session, and he freaked the hell out. And I'm like, where have you been, Jack? That's old school, like flashlight sessions. But you just barely twist the end of it, start it with it on, off, whatever you prefer. But y'all, this can be damn amazing. And
It
I don't
can.
give a shit if you say, "Oh, it's because," you hear these people say, "Oh, it's because of the inside's heating up and then it goes out and cools down and then it comes back on." Baloney. Baloney, baloney. You can ask 3 flashlights to come on. You can't tell me all of their insides are gonna heat up at the same time and cool down. Like, go out there on a limb, but put
Well,
6 or 7 out there and try it.
okay, so we did this in Louisiana at the plantation, at the Lloyd Hall plantation. My sister was in town from North Carolina. She was a non-believer. And we had those flashlights down there in that doorway. We had 3 of them lined up. They were down there for a good 30, 40 minutes while we're doing stuff, trying to get them to come on. And we literally asked for the middle flashlight to come on, and it went bing, the middle flashlight. My sister turned and looked at me and said, and I said, that's right. And she said that thing had been off for a long time. Now, we took it outside and it was cold. Remember, it was cold outside.
Yep.
And
Well,
we
I've
did the
been,
same thing.
go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, if it's cold outside, you're going to tell me that the flashlight's going to heat up. That flashlight's cold as crap when you grab it.
Right. And there are people that just 100% just disagree with the whole flashlight session, again, because they're saying the mechanics of it or whatever inside is heating up and cooling down, heating up and cooling down. But you just debunked it, like you're saying. Bullshit. You took it outside, it was responded. And y'all, ask for it to respond, flash twice for yes and once for no.
Yeah.
There, that's crazy for somebody to tell me, if we're getting that kind of correspondence, that's just the flashlight heating and cooling. No, disagree. I love flashlight sessions, so
Me too.
I
Me
don't care
too.
what anybody else thinks.
It's literally it's one of my favorite things. Like it's
Yeah,
so simple. It's just so simple. It's
and when
doesn't cost a fortune. It's you need a flashlight anyway.
right,
So, I mean,
and when you have a good session with a flashlight, or a flashlight session is really, really connecting and corresponding, it's awesome. But don't think it
yeah.
works every time. I swear to goodness, I've set an hour and not had the flashlight come on once. Like,
What I love is when we have a flashlight set up and a K2 meter set up and a cat ball set up,
yes,
and all of
yes.
them, all of them go off.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
Explain that one, bitches.
Yeah, explain it. Explain
I want
that.
to know. I want to know.
Let me guess.
Okay.
The flashlight made the thing go off, which made the other thing go off.
There you go.
Whatever.
There you go.
I love these. Crystal bought us some of these for
Yes,
Halloween.
she did.
Yeah. Actually, I think mine are. I've got a couple of them sitting back there on my shelf.
Oh, do you?
Uh huh.
These are these are motion detectors that you can get at the Dollar Tree. They're now $1.25. Y'all, this it's not going to be something you want to put down where there's a big huge distance. Like, I mean, you paid $1.25. Be realistic. This is something is going to have to get really close to this to set it off, but it does work. I've actually
These are
used,
really good for stairs.
yes, and they're also good in cemeteries. Like, you
Oh
can put them in
yeah.
front of you know, of course, you need to make sure the wind and stuff isn't blowing, but don't pass this up. This would be a fun little thing. It's loud, like the music's
Yeah.
loud. It plays a little tune. Um, and they come in all shapes. This happens to be from Halloween, but you can get ghost. You can get. They actually, one of the coolest ones. I don't even know where it is, but it was a black crow, and it would go ha ha ha, whatever the crows sound. And man, it was sensitive. But this is a fun little thing to throw in your bag. When you're just starting out, again, we're giving you tips on, there you go. She's got the witch. Make it go off.
She doesn't work. I don't know why.
Oh, she got a
I
battery?
know.
They do take batteries. I think they take a double
Probably not.
A. Oh, okay. Well, um,
No,
I,
she doesn't.
well, that's it.
Well,
But y'all,
I,
the
I failed.
Dollar Tree has a bunch of crap. Like, it has stuff that you can use for real. So don't dish on the, or ditch the Dollar Tree, or the dollar. I
No,
wonder if they're going to change their name now, the $1.25 tree. I don't know.
buck and a half.
Yeah, I like it. Mm,
Yeah, these things really are cool because, and I guess I probably took the batteries out because I just don't like to leave the batteries in my stuff when I'm not
yeah.
using it. Um, but yeah, I know we use these at McIntyre on the stairs, and I
Yes.
remember she was one of the ones, and she goes
Yes,
when she
she
goes off.
does.
Yeah, yes, I do. These were a good little gift, and to be honest with you, I had never thought about these or even going to Dollar Tree to buy something like this. And then Crystal gave them to us in our little gift bags in Alton, and I was like, genius.
Yeah. I had used those I was just saying before, it's been a few years back, but they had a crow, a black crow, and it would go hee
Ooh.
hee. Or what is crows hee? What does crow sound?
Ah, ah,
Honk, 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 honk.
ah, ah. There we go. There we
That
go with
was
our
good. There's Lisa's impersonations. At least once a week, you're going to get something out of her. But they really are fun. Again, you're paying $1.25. Do not expect this to pick up a long distance in a hallway, something like that. It's going to have to be pretty close. But I think they are pretty sensitive and there's something fun to throw in your bag. So go get you a couple.
there's also something that we don't normally talk about either, but these you can get at Walmart, and I'm not going to light it up because I don't want to waste it. But it's a balloon,
Oh, yeah. We should have put that
and
on.
we should have inside it. It has a little thing that you pull this tab and it makes this glow, and so these things will glow in the dark by the light that's on it. So glowy balloons are awesome.
They are.
This one actually has like a little ball on the end that helps it stay upright. So if this thing moves,
Yeah.
it's moving for a reason.
Uh,
Yeah.
100%. Those are super cool. You can get them on Amazon. Again, Amazon's just taking over the world.
You can get them on Amazon, or you can get those particular ones from Walmart.
There you go.
And
We've used
that's where
those a lot. They're
yeah,
awesome.
they are. I know this is the last one out of my pack. That's why I don't want to waste it.
Um, y'all, trigger objects. A trigger object can be anything you want it to be, but it needs to be related to the spirit. If you're talking to a child, you need a little toy doll or a little a truck or something. If it's to the land and it's a battlefield, maybe you have a play toy gun or a nurse's aid thing. You can this is limitless on what you can get. You can get an actual antique haunted dolls for thousands of dollars, or you can get, again, I'm sure you could buy this little doll for $1 at the Dollar Tree or
Oh, for
Kmart,
sure.
Walmart, Kmart. Where in the hell is there a Kmart, Beck? I don't know.
St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. There is a Kmart
Oh,
on the
okay.
island. I went to it.
I meant Walmart. I don't know. I hadn't thought of Kmart in years. What the hell?
Blue Light Special.
Yeah. One of my favorite things to use is coins. I have a
Mm.
collection of antique coins from like the Civil War and different things with all the different dates. And I don't break them out very much because I don't want to leave them. And I'm a Gemini. So the chances of me leaving my shit somewhere are really, really good. Um, but I'm a big fan of using coins of the time periods for sure. What else is good for trigger objects?
I mean, depending on the location. So, like, we've done some locations where they were old brothels, and they were so
Yep.
uh, whiskey and cigarettes
Yep. Good
are
ones.
good trigger. A deck of cards,
Yep.
where they would have, there would have been some gambling. Um, even we like to use music from the period. So if we're in a place that's from the 1920s, we'll play some 1920s music. If we're in 1800s, we'll play some music from the 1800s.
Mhm.
We've played violin music because we were in a location where one of the residents was a
Yeah,
violinist. And so music is a really good trigger also.
that's real good, yeah. And guys, there are some apps, don't get me wrong, I think, most of them are hokey.
Yeah.
They really have no validity to them whatsoever, but a couple of them, my favorites are M2, the Ghost Radio, Netrophonics. Those I think are like $5, $6. Download them on your phones. So utilize some of the apps that they're coming out with these days. Not all of them are going to be worth your time, and you're going to know which ones those are real quick. But you
So
know,
I recently have downloaded Spirit Talker, and it was $4. And so far, I'm not disappointed with it.
there you go.
We've gotten
Er,
some pretty direct responses with it. I did it at my sister's new house in North Carolina, where they are doing some renovations. And one of the things that they have done is they've changed out the lights in the house, like the light fixtures and such.
Mhm.
And we were asking a question from the room where my sister is getting weird vibes, and the spirit talker came across and said, "I like." I asked, "Do you like what Kim is doing with your house?" And it literally came across and said, "I like the lights."
See, that's badass right there.
It was pretty spot on. Like it was, me and her looked at each other like, "Whoa," because
Yeah.
she had just told me that she had changed out the lights. And what's cool about Spirit Talker is it does record every time you use it. It records, so you can actually go back and look at everything that came across and what it said. And I know Twin Paranormal, I think it is. They use Spirit Talker, and that's kind of what got me using it because I was like, what are they using?
Well, Dalen
You know,
uses that too. Dalen Spratt.
does
I
he use
think
Spirit Talker?
yeah,
I
I'm
think
pretty sure.
no, he uses that. What's it called? It's the Sono X10 is what he
Oh, yeah,
uses.
I think he does. But I thought I
Yeah,
saw an episode where he was using that, the app you're talking about now. I can't
is he?
remember. I don't know. I could be lying. I could be lying.
I
But
don't. I
y'all,
haven't watched his stuff. I've been so busy. I haven't had a chance to get caught up.
I know, me too. But
Yeah.
y'all, don't take advantage, play around with some of the apps. And you guys heard Lisa and I have said it time and time again. Don't even play with your apps in your house. I don't care if you step out on the back porch. Your four walls that you stay and live and breathe in, do not do shit in those four walls. Step
No.
outside. Go in the garage, go on your patio, go outside, anywhere but in those walls that are going to be contained. It's a contained space. Don't be trying your apps out. Step outside and do them. But do play around with apps. They're a cheap and inexpensive fun thing that you can use.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got on our list here. This is just, I was just showing, for a little girl, you would want to do a doll or maybe these little toy trucks that can roll. Okay. To me, this is a must have, even though I
Yes.
dare say everybody records on their phones now, which is perfectly okay. But you need some sort of a digital recorder. I personally like Sony.
I
I
did too.
I like having. Oh crap, now it says I'm about to go out. Let me see. All right.
Don't leave me, Becky. Don't
I
leave
know,
me.
I'm trying. I don't know. It was fully charged. Now it's I don't know. I think I might have a short or something. Anyway, back to the recorder. I'm gonna talk and try to do this at the same time.
Did I
Um
was to say, did your maid turn off the plug again?
yeah, that's she was here.
You better check it.
I'm trying to see if
That's what
it's
happened
showing.
last time.
That's true. No, it shows plugged in.
Okay.
I don't know. Um I like to have a backup. Like, it's super cool if you can catch a, EVP on 2 different things. If you catch it on your phone and then plus, this is gonna hold major storage. These are like
Major.
s 6. Ooh, girl, you sounded kinda creepy when you said
Major.
that. When we're gonna have to play that back and listen how that came across. Okay, sorry, I don't know what it's I think it's this.
I like Sony, but I also like Olympus along with the keeping it real. Okay.
That's why
We
they like us, right?
I mean, we're just a couple of dingbats doing, you know, we're just going to make a podcast and we don't know what we're doing, but here you go. Mm.
Well, it sounds bad when you say it like that.
It's not, it's real. We're not really dingbats. We're very, very, both of us are very smart women, but I mean, okay, Becky's a smart woman. I don't know about myself.
No, I don't really think of, smart. Okay, here we go. Let's get the presentation back up. Y'all bear with us. We're just and again, this kinda sucks because 'cause we're trying out our new platform. Okay, let me add the stuff. We've already seen that. We've gotta keep going. Where were we? I don't know.
Go,
We were
go, go, go,
we
go,
passed
go, go.
okay, go past that. Next.
You that's what was up when you died.
Okay. So
Baby powder.
y'all, baby powder, old school, old school. If you go back into some of the very, very first books that were ever written about ghost hunting, this is what they tell you to use. And you sprinkle your powder, ghost, your ghost powder, your
That's what we're
baby
gonna call
powder.
it. You should have
Yeah,
put a label on that says ghost powder.
yeah. So you sprinkle this around an area, like put your trigger object in the middle. You sprinkle the baby powder around. Again, no drafty areas if you're trying to get legit stuff. And sorry, I'm trying to get the thing up. And you wait and see maybe in a couple of hours if there's any movement in the baby power. I literally just saw this on a show the other night and I thought it was cool that it was on TV because this is very old school back pocket kind of stuff. The baby powder, but it works. I mean, you can definitely tell if something has moved or, a line has come through it or something's come through it with your baby powder. So definitely you can get the travel size for $1.50. Go get you some baby powder and throw that in.
That's right.
Let me see what else. Okay. This is this is just a grid. Everybody, if you know what a grid is, a laser, don't look at it, but it can
Yeah,
be
don't
inexpensive and it's a fun tool. It looks cool as hell.
it is. It's cool.
You can get a grid starting at about $30. Now, if you want to get badass ones, you can go on up, but they have different things, all kinds of different dots. And the thing is with a laser grid, is you can see spirits pass through them as a dark shadow. That's the premises
Yes.
of them. Is they're easy to record on a grid. Um, a grid looks cool if you're trying to impress your friends. Break out the grid, put up the green dots all over. It looks cool as hell. And
It does look cool.
you can ask a spirit to show itself and I have seen it many times. McPike Mansion, great place to use a grid down there in the cellar where we were. Really good place. So again, y'all,
We
30
got
bucks.
movement on the grid at, Waverly Hills in the body shoot. What a better place to do where there's 0 light, 0,
Exactly. For sure.
and we saw movement in the grid. Yeah,
Yep. All right. Let me see. I think we're about to wrap it up here. That's it. That's all we have, people.
that's all we got.
That's all we got. And thank y'all for hanging with us on the technical difficulties. We made it through. Um,
Mhm.
again, let us get a little bit better at this. Put your comments, but be nice. Remember, do something nice for somebody.
Smile.
Um, yeah, we will try to like if we're gonna be going live, which is our hope, because we want to interact with y'all in real time. You can ask questions and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're after a couple more practices on this platform this way. We hope to go live, and so our show will be live every Tuesday. And
Yeah.
you guys can come and chat and bring your fancy glasses and chat with us then. Thanks to the
For
shout
sure.
out to the people that watched us live the other night.
Yeah. That was
You
fun
know,
having people watch us live and asking questions. We were doing, uh, dowsing rod stuff. People were asking questions,
yep.
and that was fun. That was a lot of
And
fun.
I thought it was pretty cool because Lisa and I, we went somewhere. My work again. I'll just tell y'all. But we were only going to go for like 45 minutes to an hour because Lisa, this was before her wedding because we were trying to
No, it was
film.
the day after. It was the
Oh,
day
it
after we
wasn't
got back.
after. Yep.
Mhm.
So we were exhausted, first of all,
Yeah.
and, so we were trying to get something recorded for y'all, and it was extremely active, and but we're going live, and you guys on YouTube, so you know, when we go live, it throws it in the category live. It doesn't show up as a regular podcast kind of thing. So if you want to see our lives, go under live. I think that's a YouTube thing that it throws it there.
Yeah.
But we ended up being up there for freaking 3 hours because it was so active.
Yeah, it
And
was.
we were getting all kinds of cat ball action, but we kept trying to close it out and say, okay, that's it for the night. And you guys kept throwing it back at us. No, 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 more,
Encore,
more, more.
encore. We literally had people messaging, encore, encore. We were
It
like,
was
"Ah."
so fun. I
It was
loved
fun.
having everybody live with us on that. So thank
It
you guys that participated in that.
Yeah, that was a good time. That was fun.
All right. Tell everybody where to like, follow, share. I did not put that up, but you guys know what we're talking about. So,
So, obviously, you're going to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Our Side Paranormal with Becky and Lisa. TikTok is why
I'm
did I
so
draw a blank?
tired.
Lisa and Beck. That's us on TikTok. You can email us at oursideparanormal@gmail.com. Send us pictures of your fancy glass because you guys have not been sending your pictures and we're sad.
Yes. Damn
We're
you.
sad.
Damn you. Make us happy. Send us your pictures.
Yeah.
Um, you know, we like doing this, but when you guys throw out a comment or send us your fancy glass, it makes us feel good. Our hearts get all warm and fuzzy. So come
Yeah.
on,
They
send
like
us
it.
your fancy glass. And D, where the hell are you, D? You're
I
usually making
know.
comments. We miss you. Come
I know.
back.
Kind of worried about her. I hope she's all
I
right.
know. I hope she is okay. D is one of our
She just
top
disappeared.
fans, and
Yeah.
we haven't
And
heard from her in a while.
I do want to send to do a shout out to all of the ladies, Claudia, Sally, Angie, Annette, you, for coming all the way to Vegas to be there with me.
Oh, think we would have missed it. It
It was
was
awesome.
amazing.
It
It
was.
was
It
so
was so
good.
good. I loved
It
having
was.
all you guys there. I mean, I literally like I couldn't have done it without y'all.
Aw. Well, thank you, girl.
And I want you to know, Becky looked fire in her outfit, y'all.
Oh, thank you.
You did.
I kept telling Lisa, I got this weird outfit. I don't know if it's too weird or what, but thank
No,
you.
it was awesome. You looked so good in it. My sister found it online and has ordered it.
Really? That
She was
makes
like,
me feel good.
she goes, I won't. She goes, I could. She goes, I loved Becky's outfit so much. I searched it and I found it online. And
Oh,
because she's going on a cruise for Thanksgiving. And she's like,
good.
I'm taking it on the cruise, but I promise I won't post any pictures of me wearing it because I don't want Becky to think I'm copying her. And I was like, Becky would be honored to see that
I
you.
would, hell yes, I would love
So,
it.
yeah,
I
so she ordered it.
It was comfortable because I'm not a dress kind of girl, but it was a pantsuit, flowy kind of pantsuit.
It
And
was
thank
cool.
you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Everybody
loved
looked
it.
beautiful. Everybody did.
Everybody
Cool
did.
beans.
Everybody looked so good. Oh, and Crystal, I'm sorry, Crystal was there too. So shout out to Crystal and well, there was a bunch of people, but those are the ghosty girls. Those are all my ghosties that came out all the way to Vegas,
It
baby.
was awesome. It was
It
awesome.
was awesome. We had a good
All
time.
right, y'all. We're gonna say goodnight. Sorry we went so long because of all of our technical difficulties. We hope you got a couple of fun tips to throw in your ghost hunting equipment stuff and your toolkit. And if you're just beginning, send us comments, ask us questions. We're happy to answer.
Yeah.
But past
And if
that, we're gonna sign out. I think. Got
yeah,
anything
we're
else
gonna
we need to add?
just stay spooky, guys.
Stay spooky, people. We will see you guys next Tuesday. We don't know what we're talking about yet, so we can't give you a heads up. We're
And,
give us